Hi, welcome to the program Coffee Break with the Ambassador. I believe that Peru is not just the Machu Picchu. I think it's more than that. Now I would like to take you to meet the Ambassador of Peru, His Excellency Julio Arturo Cárdenas. Peru is a country in western South America. It is bordered in the north by Ecuador and Colombia, in the east by Brazil, in the southeast by Bolivia, in the south by Chile, and in the west by the Pacific Ocean. Peru is an extremely biodiverse country, with habitants ranging from the arid plains of the Pacific coastal region in the west to the peaks of the Andes mountain, vertically extending from the north to the southeast of the country, to the tropical Amazon basin rainforest in the east with the Amazon River. Peruvian territory was home to several ancient cultures, ranging from the Norte Chico civilization in the 32nd century BC, the oldest civilization in the Americas, to the Inca Empire, the largest and the most sophisticated state in the pre-Columbian America. With its capital in Lima, Peru formally proclaimed independence in 1821, and following the military campaigns of José de San Martin and Simón Bolívar and the decisive Battle of Ayacucho, Peru secured independence in 1824. The diplomatic relations between the Republic of Indonesia and the Republic of Peru was officially established on August 12, 1975. Both nations sees each other as an attractive market with good prospects and potentials, and seek to boost trade relations. Good morning, Your Excellency.
Welcome to the Ambassador of Peru.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you, Your Excellency.
Please, it's an honor to have a TVRI here in my home.
It's very honored to us to visit your residence. It's lovely residence.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So this is when I enter this room, I feel like I'm in the Peru already, because I see so many art and pieces here, like paintings. I think it's from the Spanish or pre-Spanish era.
Oh,
really?
Please.
Is that right?
You said exactly. This is really a room where you can see mainly some paintings, textiles, and ceramics from the pre-Hispanic era.
Yeah.
You can see, for instance, here we have two main paintings. These paintings are from the Paracas and Nazca civilizations, civilizations that flourished before Incas. Around 11th, 12th century. So allow me to show you one piece of textile from the Paracas civilization. Paracas civilization, as I mentioned, flourished around 11th or 12th century in my country. Yeah. And they were very good in textiles. The colors you can see are colors that maintains up to now the same feature and the very clear defined figures.
So we have lots of paintings here. Why are they so different from one another? Yeah.
Because these are two different styles. Here you can see the typical Incas textile. You can see there is a big difference between the styles and colors. The colors are predominantly brownish, a bit reddish, oranges. and are more distinctive from the Incas empire. So this is a copy of one of the oldest civilizations also that we have in Peru. It's called Caral.
Caral, yeah.
It has yes, more or less from 4,000 to 5,000 years old. It's at the same period than in Egypt flourished the Egypt pyramids. So it's more or less contemporaneous. It's one of the oldest of America. Yeah. And then in this part we have these ceramics we call in Peru huacos. Are from the Incas civilization. You can notice that the predominant color are these brownish and some black colors. You can see how neat, how clear are the faces. The images that you can see are very characteristic of the Incas culture.
So it feels like, more than just art for you. It's more like representation of your country, right? For just one room.
That's right. That's right. Let me show you this part of the Moche and Chimu civilizations that also are pre-Incas. They flourish at the north of Peru, and also very rich in not only ceramics, but they were very specialists in gold and silver artifacts. So let me show you the other room that is the room of the colonial era of Peru.
Your Excellency, this is a very nice living room.
Oh, thank you.
I bet this is different from the other room, right?
Yes, this is different. We call this site the Spaniard or Spanish colonial era.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Why? Because we want to show you these paintings that we have here are paintings from the called Escuela Cusqueña de Arte. It means in English is Cusco School of Arts. It was founded in the 16th century in Cusco, is the capital city of the Incas Empire, where the Aborigines, the inhabitants of that city, they were taught to paint, following the rules of the painters of Europe. Their specialty was normally the religious painting. So now you can see this typical religious painting. This center paint is Santa Rosa de Lima, a famous saint of Peru, and the other two different virgins.
Can I ask you something, Your Excellency?
Yes.
I see the face of the painting, the face of the people in this painting.
Yes.
Why are their faces a little bit dark? Why not white?
Ah, okay. That was an interesting question. Well, the people that were painting this, they want to manifest in a way their identity or their rebel attitude towards the Spanish, and then they produce not the typical European faces. They put the typical indigenous faces, dark brown,
Yeah.
chubby brown, and then it's not the typical European faces.
So, Your Excellency, from all the paintings in this room, what is your most valuable paintings? Can you show me?
Oh, please. The most valuable painting for me is this painting. It's an old painting from the 17th century. It's represented here the Virgin Mary holding the Jesus Christ. And,
Is it the original painting?
yes, this original painting. So I had a special permission to bring this painting from Peru, and it's really the most important painting of this room. All right. So please, why don't we have a seat so we can exchange some ideas?
Your Excellency, thank you very much for the explanations of paintings and art piece in your residence. Now, more about you now. I would like to know, when did you first come to Indonesia? When were you posted here?
Okay, my last post was Japan. I've been in Japan for 5 years as Consul General of Peru. Before Japan, I was in Singapore and in Philippines.
What are the things that you find in common in Asian countries? What do you love the most in Asian countries like?
I love very much its diversity. You are a subcontinent that have a huge variety of languages, traditions, cultures, and you are like your Panchasila mentioned.
Panchasila, 5 principles.
Unity, yes, in diversity.
What about in Peru? Do you also have the same principles like we do here in Panchasila in Indonesia?
In a way, yes, because also we are a country with different cultures, different ethnic groups, and even religions. Even if the main religion is Catholic, we have still a minority of Christians, little Muslim and Protestants and Anglicans also.
What the people in Peru, what the Peruvian people think about Indonesia? Do they know much about Indonesia?
Well, Peruvians really perceive Indonesia like a faraway country, exotic country, but also a country very rich in heritage, culture, and nature. You have so many similarities with Peru. You are an ancient culture, we are an ancient culture. You have Borobudur, we have Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
You have the rainforest in Borneo, we have the rainforest of Amazon. You have people with different languages. Also in Peru we have different languages.
For us, for Indonesian people, Machu Picchu is very popular. I think Peru has more than Machu Picchu to offer, right?
That's
for tourist destination.
Yes. Well, apart from Machu Picchu, we have, of course, the Cusco city itself, which was the capital city of the Inca civilization. We have the Nazca lines. I don't know if you hear about the Nazca lines. Are these mystical geoglyphs from the pre-Inca era. So that's a very good point of destination.
What about the tourists, the Indonesian tourists visiting Peru? Are the number increased?
It's increasing slowly but surely. The last, we have some figures. The last year, more or less 2,500 Indonesian citizens visit Peru. But also the Peruvians coming to Indonesia also is increasing. That's our aim, to show Peruvian people how rich is and beautiful is this country. In fact, Peruvians, they are eager to know this country of 250 million inhabitants. So I think this figure is going to increase much more in the following years.
Your Excellency, I know you, as an ambassador, you have a very tight schedule. What do you do in your spare time?
I like very much to travel. Unfortunately, I didn't travel that much this first year that I've been to Indonesia. So far, I visited just Solo, Yogyakarta, Bali, Surabaya, Kalimantan. But I'm conscious that I have still much to visit in this huge country.
Can you say your favorite ones, your favorite place to visit? Do you have some special place to visit in your
Well,
country?
for me, up to the moment, all are beautiful. All are beautiful. In fact, my aim is to visit as much as I can Indonesia. I know that each region, each capital of the province is rich in culture, rich in traditions. So it's very hard to say for me because when I go to Bali, oh, Bali is wonderful. When I was just in Surabaya, my goodness, Surabaya is a huge city. Or in Solo, when I went to the museum of the Java Man, or when I was in Bogor, these botanic gardens, everything is fantastic. So maybe in 2 more years I am going to say properly which is my favorite region. For now it's all are beautiful.
What about food, Indonesian food? We have all kinds of varieties of traditional food, Indonesian food. How do you adjust to Indonesian food?
That's also a very good question. In fact, I like very much the food in general in Indonesia because it's similar to the Peruvian foods. So, for instance, I love very much the nasi goreng, mie goreng,
famous nasi goreng, fried rice.
because it's similar.
Yeah.
That fried rice that we have in Peru, we
It is.
call arroz chaufa, which is also a fried rice with Chinese cuisine influence.
Yeah.
So we love very much. In Lima, we have more than 7,000 restaurants specialized in fried rice, which is
Especially fried
arroz
rice.
chaufa,
That's good
which
to
is
know.
very similar to the nasi goreng. So, as we are talking about food, let me just show you what kind of food do we have also in Peru, so you can taste the typical Peruvian food,
Yeah, take a
and
look.
you are going to see how similar also we
Really
are.
nice.
in
Talking about
terms-
food makes us hungry.
Great, that's my aim also to show you
Okay,
how the food can also unite people.
very nice.
Yes, please allow me to show you. Well, as I was mentioning,
Yeah.
Peru and Indonesia, we share a lot of things in common.
Yeah, Your
One of
Excellency,
the
what do
things-
we have here? This looks lovely. This looks delicious.
Oh, thank you. These are one of the most common dishes in Peru. We have here. Let me first explain you about the drink.
Okay.
This is the drink which is called in Peru chicha morada.
Chicha morada.
It means juice coming from the purple corn. This corn is grown only in that part of the world, in Peru, Bolivia, Ecuador. And then we have here, I mentioned before, the Chinese influence in our food. Is this dish is called lomo saltado. Lomo saltado, you can see, is a steer beef with French potato and tomato. All right, this is our comfort food also in Peru. Here we have the papa a la huancaína. What is this? Is potato with yellow chili sauce, some egg and olives, and also is very, very typical food in Peru. This is the chicken with rice, but the peculiarity is that the rice is with the cilantro sauce.
Yeah.
That's why the color is greenish, and also very, very common and popular in Peru. And then this is the noodle with beef and sausage. We call tallarín saltado. Tallarín saltado, well known in the whole coast and all over Peru.
Well, Peru has thousands of varieties of potatoes. Are there many food made of potatoes?
Well, as you can see, most of the food of Peru are based on potato
Yeah.
because we have more than 3,000 varieties of
yeah.
potato. That's why in Peru is the headquarters of the International Institute of Potato, where we do all kind of research about the potato. Let's eat,
Okay.
and please enjoy the Peruvian food. So it was really an honor to have you here. I hope we can have you one more time in my house.
I would love to. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your patience.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. All the best.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was our visit today in the residence of Julio Arturo Cárdenas, the Ambassador of Peru. Thank you for watching. I'm Paris Man, and see you next time.